Hi, this is Dr. Harry, and I just wanted to briefly talk to you about my product called Cardioforlife. It is the Health Guardian's flagship product. It's our original product that we started and launched our program with before we added the other products. But I wanted to talk about why it's important and what separates it from all the other Arginine supplements on the market. First of all, it does contain the 5 grams of Arginine that all the other products contain. Our Arginine that we put in there is free-form pure Arginine. That's 100% pure Arginine. Other products on the market, especially if it just says Arginine and it doesn't say anything after it, most of the time it's Arginine hydrochloride. Arginine hydrochloride is 73% Arginine, 27% hydrochloride. So what that means is 73% Arginine on 5 grams is only about 3 grams of Arginine versus 5 grams of 100% free-form Arginine. You are getting 5 grams of Arginine. Dr. Louis Ignarro, in his studies as a researcher and Nobel Prize winner on his studies and research in nitric oxide, said besides Arginine, you also need citrulline and antioxidants. The citrulline is in there simply to stabilize the Arginine, to help it to last longer in the body, and the antioxidants are in there also because nitric oxide is actually very oxidative and causes free radical damage, so the antioxidants prevent this from happening. So you never want to take Arginine by itself. You want to take it with the cofactors of citrulline and antioxidants. The second most important ingredient in the Cardioforlife, which most other companies don't even put in there, is omega-3. Now the omega-3 we're using is not fish oil because of all the mercury in the fish. We're using a plant-based Japanese plant known as perilla oil, and it works just as effectively as the fish oil. What it is an anti-inflammatory. 50% of heart disease is not even related to cholesterol. It's actually inflammation in the arteries. So taking omega-3 helps as an anti-inflammatory to reduce that inflammation in the arteries. We also put a lot of vitamin D3 in there, 2,500 IUs per serving. It's in there because cholesterol, which is everybody believes is an enemy, but if you have plenty of vitamin D, cholesterol is absorbed into the body naturally through the use of that vitamin D. So if you don't get enough sunlight, which people in the northern hemisphere and most people in the United States don't get, unless you live way in the south, you're not getting enough vitamin D, and so we put it in the product. Because I'm always a big believer. I believe most Americans are very deficient in vitamin D, which can lead to all kinds of problems, and one of those problems that research shows is cancer, and that by increasing your vitamin D concentration in your body can eliminate such things as breast cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer, lung cancer, and so on. So I'm a big believer in vitamin D. In fact, I do an extra 10,000 IUs every day outside of taking my Cardioforlife. We also put a B complex in there, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, and the B12 we use is cyanocobalamin, not methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is synthetic. Your body doesn't really tolerate it well. We use methylcobalamin. Cyanocobalamin is synthetic that your body doesn't tolerate well, and that's what most companies put in their product. Methylcobalamin costs more, but it is actually better absorbed in your body and helps in your nervous system, in your brain, and in fighting heart disease. But the main ingredient, B6, B12, and folic acid, which is also a B vitamin, are in there to fight homocysteine. You see, I believe that, and in my book I write that homocysteine is really the cause of heart disease, not cholesterol. Cholesterol is there by just being there for the wrong reasons. For example, homocysteine, which we create in our body by eating processed food, which is 90% of the food we eat, creates kind of like a rusty pipe in our body. So the cholesterol, through guilt of association, when they open up your body, it sticks to that rusty pipe. They open your body, they see, oh, look, this person died of cholesterol. No, it was a homocysteine that caused the cholesterol to catch on something. So by reducing the homocysteine, B6, B12, and folic acid, those ingredients help to fight homocysteine and resist that problem. We also put in CoQ10. Now there's 2 types of CoQ10. There's ubiquinol and ubiquinone. Ubiquinone is for energy. Your cell has what's called a furnace, mitochondria, and it needs fuel, and that fuel is ubiquinone. Ubiquinol is a great antioxidant, but we chose to put ubiquinone in there because it's more important for fighting heart disease, and there's plenty of other antioxidants in Cardio4Life. Resveratrol is one of those antioxidants. We know that people in the Mediterranean drink a lot of red wine, and that's the purpose of they say it's the resveratrol, the pigment of the grape, that helps to fight heart disease. So this is equivalent to drinking 50 glasses of wine per serving without going home with a hangover. We also put magnesium and potassium in there. Magnesium and potassium in there to help establish a normal heart rhythm. A lot of people, as they age, will develop a erratic heartbeat, and then immediately you get put on blood thinners, which lead to other problems. By the way, diuretics for high blood pressure and diabetes medicine help. Will actually, one of the side effects to both of those is an irregular heartbeat, and then you're on a blood thinner, then you're on some, pretty soon you're on 5 or 6 different medications. But the magnesium and potassium, the balance there, help to establish a normal heart rhythm. We also put in OPCs. Those are your grapeseed and grape skin extract. Those are very powerful antioxidants. In fact, they are 20 times more powerful than vitamin C and 50 times more powerful than vitamin E in there as antioxidants. We also put in fulvic minerals. We know that the vitamins that are in the product, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and so all the B vitamins, they aren't absorbed without minerals. And the 70-some fulvic minerals that our body require on a daily basis are in there through fulvic minerals. And then we put in an ingredient called estrogen. Estrogen is a combination of astragalus and panax ginseng. It was discovered in a laboratory out in California that actually showed it increases arginine absorption by 60%, as well as vitamin and mineral absorption by 50%, and helps to increase insulin sensitivity for diabetics. So we put it in there, and now everybody is a copycat and putting it in their formulas, but we were the first to put it in an arginine formula. We sweeten it with something called stevia, which is a natural sweetener, and it comes in grape, peach, and orange. Grape and people say, what's your big seller? Well, grape and orange are our #1 seller. Peach, we sell about half as much, but people that love the peach, that's all they order. It comes in chewable form of chocolate and berry. 2 chewables equals 1 serving. People say, how much should I take? You want to take it twice a day. First thing in the morning, give you everything for the day. Last thing at night, because at night when you sleep is when your body rebuilds all the cells that died during the trillions of cells that died during the day. Your body will rebuild those or replicate them, and you're giving your body exactly the perfect raw materials it needs to create great cells, which will keep you healthy. So, and then if you have any type of condition, high blood pressure, you've had a heart attack, had a stroke, or whatever, you might want to take a double serving 3 times a day. Depending on your condition, you can always call me. I will work out a protocol with you. It's completely safe. You cannot overdose on it. It's all natural. And I hope that you see the difference between my product and what's on the market. Plus, we try to keep it as affordable as possible. By the way, I was one of the first to bring an arginine product out. Well, actually, I wasn't. I worked for a company, a pharmaceutical company. They had a product called Heart Bar. Here's Heart Bar. We were selling it for $100 a jar. It contained arginine, vitamin C, vitamin E, and folic acid. That was it. And we were selling it for $100 a jar. But now Cardio4Life, which we sell for $39.95, and it has all those other ingredients. The citrulline, the omega-3, the B complex, everything. So it's very affordable. In my book, Let's Stop the #1 Killer, I have hundreds of testimonies that you can read of how an arginine product changed somebody's life. So wherever you're at, whether it's just for prevention, like myself, I take it daily just for prevention. I have nothing wrong with me. I haven't been to a doctor in 20 years. Or you are trying to fight a certain condition, work with your doctor. If he's got you on a lot of meds, let him know what you want to do, show him the product and say, look, I want to get off some of these meds, wean me off these, I want to take this product. If he says, you're wasting your money, fire him and go find a doctor you can work with. There's plenty of them out there that believe in complementary alternative medicine. So, thanks for taking a peek, and I hope you try some. 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you.